and welcome to Fika for Life. Wow, my name is Lynn. And my co-host is
Edward Thomas.
As you can hear from our introduction, it is getting spooky.
Ooh.
Yeah, from the name of our episode Halloween. So Ed,
Yes.
you bad Americans, bring your demon worshipping crap back to Europe. All messed up.
Halloween.
All messed up.
Europeans gave it to us anyway.
So, okay. Here's the question about Halloween.
Okay.
Because
Bring it on. I want to know so I can suck your blood then.
so I think it's, especially I think among Christians, it's like a real divider. And there are so many things you can say about Halloween.
Because of the uninformed.
Okay. So give us the facts, Ed. What is Halloween? Where does it come from?
Well,
what is the origin of Halloween?
It's a commercial thing so that people can make money off a nasty candy called candy corn.
Oh my gosh. Did you talk to Jonas? It's all just commercial.
I'm gonna order some candy corn so that my kids here in Sweden can taste candy corn because the candy corn sucks. It's so nasty.
But don't
There are
you?
people who like candy corn.
But you can check at Eco. They have American candy section.
Oh, but they didn't have any candy corn. Well, maybe I'll go look. Maybe they might.
Maybe
have gone-
now
they
for
might
Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they did.
Your phone.
My phone
was
is
just-
possessed. It's possessed.
You need to unlock your iPhone
Stop
first.
talking to me.
my
Oh my god.
It's listening to you.
I know. What is it doing?
Oh my gosh. You talked about
Because
poltergeist.
we talked about Halloween and now my telephone.
Yeah.
That's really creepy.
That's crazy. Okay,
Tell me a
Halloween.
ghost story.
No.
Okay, I was
No.
just thinking I was gonna say
Just shut up. Oh gosh, no. Okay, come on.
Okay. Halloween.
Yes. Weenie Hall.
It's not Halloween.
Where's the Halloween?
Okay, tell us,
Okay.
man.
When the Catholic Church decided to branch out, and when after Christianity became part of the Roman Empire, then what happened was that the church decided that, you know what, all these pagan people with their pagan holidays, we'll just turn them into something Christian.
Yeah.
We'll let them celebrate, but we'll put a Christian name. We'll slap some Christianity on that poopy cup. And so they changed.
Rebranded.
They changed, exactly. They rebranded it. That was a really good word. That was really good.
You know, we're smart,
You're
right?
so smart, Lynn.
Oh my
You're so
gosh.
good. Oh my gosh. I wish I was smart like you, Lynn, but I'll never be like you. Oh my.
Okay.
Like, did I say those words? Get out of me. No.
Rebrand, yes?
And so what happens is that when Irish immigrants came over to America, they brought with them a lot of their traditions. And one of those traditions is
Pagan
Halloween's. And that's because it's thought that, so you have All Saints, which is the celebration of all the saints that have been martyred and Christians who have died. And then you have, before that, the veil between the living and the dead becomes thinnest on All Saints Eve or All Hallows Eve. So that's where Halloween comes from, All Hallows Eve. And so what happens is that people would think that the dead could come up or ghosts could come or demons could come. And so people would leave out food and stuff like that and treats
Oh
for
gosh.
the dead, which of course poor people came out and ate, put masks on, went around and took all the food like,
Oh
it's party time."
gosh, no.
And that
Ew.
comes from the old times where the Druid priests would go around and ask for a sacrifice, trick or treat. So if you had a treat, a sacrifice, then nothing bad would happen to you. But if you had no sacrifice, human or animal, because the Druids did do
Human sacrifice.
Yeah. Like even here in Uppsala.
Yeah, sure.
It's like, I'm like all things medieval. No, here in Uppsala, there's a sacrificial tree that people say that's where the people used to hang horses or people to sacrifice to the old
Gosh.
ancient gods.
Ooh.
And so what happens is a celebration at the end of what we call October for Samhain. Samhain is the old Celtic Lord of the Dead. So we're celebrating basically a festival to the
dead.
Lord of Death,
Mm-hmm.
Satan. And so what happens is that's why you have things like the jack-o'-lantern and stuff like that. So it has a really occultic past and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get onto our time. And of course, when the Irish settlers came, they brought Halloween with them, and people, and it sort of just grew, and now it's this gigantic commercialism around Halloween. And especially here, like in Sweden, so you can see like the occultic thing. It's about witches, demons, anything that's like
Death and
darkness, horror and
darkness.
stuff.
Yeah.
Evil, basically.
Yeah.
And so I stopped celebrating when I found all this out. I stopped celebrating Halloween. So my kids have grown up with no Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
But of course,
The commercial gets to you as well.
no. So my old girlfriend celebrated Halloween with the kids behind my back. And I think my wife has probably celebrated Halloween behind my back.
You don't know how you...
Because I can't get a straight answer. But I do know that I think she's let them dress up because I was at work. So she would let them dress up. And then they come home and then they get off all their makeup. And now my kids are all adults and they all celebrate Halloween. They get dressed up. Especially my youngest daughter. She gets dressed up as scary things. And she goes out and has a Halloween party. But anyway, I think the Halloween as a believer. So I think I told our youth group this week, I said, okay, could I worship Asherah and Baal and be a Christian? Everyone's like, no. Could I take a statue of Baal and bring it to the temple? No. Can I take anything from an idolatrous religion and bring it in and say, no, this is going to be part of Christianity? And everyone's like, no. I said, so then why would I take a religious festival? It's not part of any living. Well, that's not true. There are people who are still practicing Druidism and ancient paganism. And so Halloween is a lot of celebration and stuff like that. But would I take a religious practice and try to combine that with, as a Christian, into my life? And everyone says no. So then why would I celebrate Halloween? What is it? What is there anything in Halloween that's worth celebrating? No.
No.
Because I'm lifting up everything that's negative, everything that's really bad about people, everything that's evil, everything that's dark. And that makes no sense to me because we're children of the light. And so we walk in the light. We don't walk in the darkness.
You know what I told our son, our middle son, he's 5, because they see Halloween everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And people talk about Halloween and
all the candy.
all the candy. And the day before yesterday, we went to this amusement park and they had all decorated Halloween, right? And we were just in the park. We were not partaking necessarily in the Halloween thing. We didn't dress up either, anything like that. We just were there for the fun. And then I told my son that, or he asked, why don't we dress up and why don't we celebrate Halloween? And I said, you can tell me if that was a good parent move or a bad parent move. I said, well, we should not dress up as demons and ghosts and all the scary things, because then the real monsters and ghosts will think that we are also real monsters, and they will invite us and take us to
hell?
Yeah, to hell. And then he said he told like our other kids like, yeah, you should not, because then blodjävulen kommer. And, like, the blood devil will come and then he will take us with him because he thinks that we are one of his.
Wow.
And then we go to hell with him and then he will not let us go. So I told him, yeah, that's why you should not dress up like monsters and ghosts, because you confuse people.
Parents who scare their children into doing the right thing. Okay.
No, I mean, I think I was basically saying like, yeah, with the spiritual things, you should not bring it upon yourself. Why would you want to be associated? But in a 5-year-old's mind, there has to be more fantasy, like more storytelling to it.
You gotta got the blood devil in there.
No, he said blood devil. I never said blood devil.
That's enough. You already know his mind went to the darkest place. He's like the blood devil. I knew there was a blood devil in here somewhere.
But
my mom confirmed.
But you should next week. You should ask him. It's so funny when he tells you the story.
I should dress up as a ghost.
No,
at church and go, the blood devil got me.
No, I would be bad. But yeah,
the thing is that when I did celebrate Halloween,
yeah,
when I was younger, I went all in.
Oh.
So I would buy like dry ice.
Oh,
And
I
so-
can make all
Yeah, so I'd make
smoky
my
and
own smoky
stuff.
smell, and then we would have like scary music in the background.
Oh,
We'd
yeah.
have like black. So we changed all the lights. It's all black lights. We would all dress up like with makeup, and we'd hide like behind doors and bushes. And kids would come up ring the doorbell, like ah! And they'd like run, ah! And then we'd laugh. And then we had like my cousin Rick and I. We rigged it so we had a body on the roof.
Oh gosh,
So when
that's
kids came
terrible.
by, it would just drop down behind them with like a hatchet in his hand.
You're
And they
terrible.
would just run and scream. But everyone knew like our apartment was like the scary place. 'Cause every year we like, okay, we'll make it scary.
You make it
scary.
worse, yeah.
And then we had pumpkins outside, and just all kinds of crazy stuff,
But I mean, I often see it in America. It's not only about like dark things anymore. It's also when they dress up as fairies and princesses
Well, that used to
and
be, but
all
now
kinds
it's
of
like
stuff.
it's all occultic now.
Now it's more cultic.
Yeah.
Because I thought that now it has become more like dress up. Play dress
no,
up.
I don't know. But when I was a kid, you dressed up as Superman.
Yeah,
or
like all kinds of stuff.
Spider-Man. You dressed up as a prince or a princess.
So it was basically about
So-
dress up. It was about the dress up.
It was dress. I mean, you still dressed up as ghosts and devils and stuff like that too. But then after a while, that became like. And one of the bad things about Halloween is that people who are into the occult, like
It's their
whether
Christmas.
Satanists or something, then people started putting razor blades in the apples and the fruit because that way somebody would get cut and that would be a sacrifice to Satan. A blood
What?
sacrifice.
That
Yeah,
is
There were people that were like
insane.
injecting like LSD and psychopharmaceuticals inside the oranges. Because so when I was a kid, people would have money, fruit, or candy. So a lot of times on Halloween, half my bag could have been just fruit, apples and oranges and
that
stuff.
is
And so after a while,
insane.
you're looking for needle marks all over the fruit. And stuff like that, and like where I come from, in Berkeley, they have the Berkeley witches. So there's a school of witchcraft.
Really?
Witchcraft
Can I go there? Harry Potter?
Anyone can. It's not Hogwarts. But I remember, like people who were into that at the full moon, the witches would go out and dance naked. At the
Oh yeah,
full moon
yeah.
and
That's
stuff like that.
what witches do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Well, what else would they do?
they're not at the Blue Mountains. They're out dancing naked somewhere. In Sweden, we say the witches live in the Blue Mountains.
Yeah.
So they live in Blåkulla. And what happens at Halloween was for a lot of people the introduction to the occult. Because then on
Yeah.
Halloween a lot of people would have seances,
Ooh.
or they would like use the Ouija board to try and contact evil spirits. People would have stuff at cemeteries.
We had a
So-
Ouija board at work. They went all in because it was the topic or this theme was the witches' den. So everyone, imagine 20 people wearing witch hats. So I'm like,
So that just says to me that just like Halloween gets back to its roots. I don't know. I mean,
last year it was about zombies or stuff,
Really?
but this year
Wow.
it was about witches. So we'll see what next year is. Because our department is so known to, but they do get all in. So I brought Nomi to just show her all. It was insane. I said you could almost take money for this because
Really?
it was really like.
So it's almost like a haunted house.
Yes, it was like with
Really?
all fake spider webs and the lightning and everything.
Wow.
And yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, this is where our budget goes.
Yes.
Like, wow.
Obviously, could be making a contribution to our church instead. Oh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
think
so
it was
Halloween is and a lot of things is, as a Christian, we're supposed to live
In
in the
light.
world, but not as the world. And I think that this is like one of those areas where the world influences the church. So some churches say no Halloween, and other churches like, oh, but it's just Halloween. And then some churches try to come up with an alternative called a harvest festival. So we're
is that
celebrating.
so not something different.
Yeah, like this as alternatives. We don't celebrate Halloween. We have an autumn festival where you can come and get dressed up as positive things, like Moses and baby Jesus and Moses. Okay, Mary too, but not Mary Magdalene.
But I mean, today I was talking with another Sunday school leader, and I asked her about her view on Halloween because I said we should say something in Sunday school
Right.
about that. But I wanted to just check with her that we're on the same page, because you can't in one group say, "Oh, it's all fun, whatever," and the
Yeah.
other one like, "No, it's blood devil,"
The
basically.
the other leader says, "Let me ask the blood devil first. Bubble, Troy in trouble."
Yeah, so we were talking about it, and that person, she comes from a different cultural environment, and she said they never had Halloween. It was never a thing in their culture. So it's not until they came to Sweden that they just see it as a commercial Halloween, a commercial holiday. Like for some people, it's Christmas or other commercial holidays, right?
Yes.
And I said, for me, it has too much of a dark connotations.
Yeah.
So I cannot go on that train and like, oh, it's just, it's just dressed up. It's just like,
let's pretend to be mass murderers.
no. I'm like,
Pretend to be
no.
werewolves and witches and zombies.
I said that for me, I felt that, especially because we have a lot of kids from Europe and more conservative environments,
Yes.
that we have to be, no matter our own convictions, we have to be sensitive to the parents that send our kids to Sunday school. So I said, let us talk about All Saints, how people celebrate All Saints in Sweden with going like to the cemeteries and lighting candles on the graves. And that's why, I don't know if you saw us, downstairs we lit candles.
You killed somebody and then
No,
lit a candle in the grave.
with the kids, we lit the candles and then we stand in a circle and we prayed.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah, for
I was
All
trying to figure it out
Saints.
for the longest. I was like,
They're doing a cult.
I'm like,
They're a cult
it's-
activity over there.
It's like voodoo over there in the corner. Well, no one killed a chicken, so I guess it's okay. But
No, we all kids got to light a candle.
okay.
And we were praying. We talked about All Saints. We were praying for that, and then we took communion.
Oh,
Right?
that's really nice. Yeah, it was really good that you brought the kids down for communion. It was really nice to just see all of a sudden this wave of kids. I'm like, oh wow.
But thanks to Jonathan, he was so. You tried to kiss communion. Like,
Bring the kids down right now and get some of Jesus. Get some body and blood of Jesus Christ right now. You know?
Well, as long as they don't confuse it with the blood devil.
Because your kid, your youngest son is like, the blood devil gave his life for us? What?
No.
that's Jesus.
No, that is Jesus. Different. Yeah. And my son, he's so funny. He always confuses the word God and Jesus. So it's not God who threw out Adam and Eve. It was Jesus who threw out Adam and Eve. And I'm like,
I understand that. He's thinking very deeply in a theological way.
like the Trinity is very deeply ingrained. Like
Yes.
whoever of them. Yeah. Anyway. So we talked about All Saints instead and not put the focus on Halloween because I said, let the parents deal with the Halloween question. We just deal with the All Saints, how we do it in Sweden, and the Halloween, you parents deal with that because that's like your thing.
Yes.
So
No, but that was a good compromise.
yeah,
Because, I mean, All Saints, and the reason we have All Saints Day is because...
Sweden.
Well, no, in Europe, is because
Yeah.
there were no more days left for the saints. There's so many saints, so they couldn't...
Oh,
they
they're
could use
all
the-
saints late. We all put
so
them
they had
together.
to have a day for all the other saints that don't have a day on the calendar.
Aww,
So now we have All Saints
so
Day.
sad.
But it's what I liked about it when I moved to Sweden was that because I'm used to Halloween, I'm like, we don't celebrate Halloween, and I just saw at the cemetery just all the lights.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
It's really-
right?
it's a beautiful. It sounds
It's like a
weird,
sea of,
but it's like a sea of light.
Yeah,
in the cemeteries.
and they're all flickering and
Yeah, I mean it's really beautiful. And our cemeteries here in Sweden are so well manicured and taken care of.
how
So
are
it's like a
your?
park.
How is it in Sweden? How is it in the U.S.?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them, like where my grandparents are buried, it's like I don't know how big that park is. It's huge.
Jungle.
It's like no, it's all grass. It's called Rolling Hills, and it's all grass and rolling hills.
Okay.
It's very hilly and very green, and everything is so. I mean, to keep up a cemetery is just like so
It's
much
a lot of
money.
work.
A lot of work. So two of my grandparents are and my dad are in a mausoleum, and the other one, the poor side of the family,
The poor side of the
they're buried in the ground. Feast for the worms, you know.
Ooh.
And so, I found my grandfather's grave when last time I was in the States. It was like all overgrown. I was like, no. But it's really weird because his name was Jesse.
Okay.
Jesse James.
No.
So, and it's really funny because I think my great grandmother must have known Jesse James because she
Ugh.
named him after the bank robber, Jesse James.
Or he was a bank robber?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Jesse James.
You should do a släktforskning. Or how do you call it? genealogy thing.
Yeah,
Find
I
out
haven't done that for me.
if you have criminal blood in you.
No, I don't think my grandfather was as black as coal. I don't think that he was
Black as coal.
I don't think that she slept with Jesse James. But Jesse James, they would go around and rob from the rich, and they would actually share part of their wealth.
Oh,
with
so
all
you
the
mean it
poor
was
people.
Robin Hood thing?
Yeah, so I think and a lot of people, like a lot of poor people,
Yeah.
idolized him because he was robbing rich people. So,
Robbing's always wrong.
But that's just a sidetrack. thing,
Sidetrack.
Yeah, but funerals, cemeteries are really, at the nicer cemeteries, they're really, really nice. But they're
And
huge.
they're not scary.
No, Swedish cemeteries are scary.
Yeah, they are. If you don't have it on All Saints when all the lights are on,
Yeah.
when all the lights are on, I think it's not scary at
that's
all.
very beautiful.
But otherwise,
But the 2 days before that, well, I would not be in the cemetery by myself. Yeah, it's really, Europe, wow. Cemeteries are a big deal here. No, but I think that if you're a believer and you're listening to this podcast, then I would advise you to not celebrate anything with Halloween. Now, if you want to do something different, celebrate All Saints Day, which is on this Sunday, then that would be great. If you wanted to do something different and another alternative, fine. But really try to. I think that when we're celebrating Halloween, we're kind of blurring the lines.
Can I ask a practical question?
Sure.
Okay, so you say not celebrate Halloween. Okay, so can you buy Halloween candy?
No, you're celebrating.
Just for eating candy.
Oh, like to eat yourself?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. If the kids are...
Unless there is... I would say like this. Because we didn't celebrate Halloween, so I wouldn't buy any Halloween candy. So
but just for you to eat?
No. I just...
Nothing.
Because usually it's based on something that's normal. So I just buy the normal candy. And if we want to eat candy...
But the Halloween candy will be on sale now, after Halloween.
Wow. Well, sometimes when Satan's book is on sale, I still won't buy it. Even when it's 80% off.
Okay,
that
adds opinion, okay?
Yes.
For me, it's like, if it's on sale, yeah, you can still eat. It's still sugar. It's just sugar. Okay, so you shouldn't... Okay, from your perspective, you don't buy Halloween candy. What about if kids ring the doorbell and want a chicken treat? What do you do?
I'm like, well,
Give
I'm
him
a
a track.
Christian. I'm a Christian. And so... Since I don't celebrate Halloween, can I talk to you about Jesus? And they run
you
away.
should give them a track with Jesus on instead.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
maybe
there's
like,
really scary tracks that would give kids nightmares.
oh, we should did the tracks that like you will go to hell.
Yeah, like that. I have these little tracks, and they're like cartoons. And they're about, here's a man, and he thought he was Christian, but he wasn't, and he ended up in hell. And
oh, there is the tracks. Yeah,
it scared the heck out of me. Oh my God.
Oh, where are all those tracks that were here when Rickard was here? I should give them to Nomi. She can read now.
Okay.
She'll like enjoy it. It was like a comic style.
I think my brother might still have some of those things from when he used to own his Christian bookstore. But they were, what is it called? Chick something. Wait. I have to remember what the name
Okay.
was.
Okay.
I have
So
to show you this because this is like really scary.
okay, when chicken treat, provide the alternative, right?
Yeah, and I told my kids, they would say, Dad, everyone else is getting candy. We want candy. I'm like, I'll buy you some candy.
Yeah.
No, we want to go trick or treating. I'm like, we don't celebrate Halloween.
Yeah.
They're like, you're no fun. I'm like, amen. I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to be your dad and to try to teach you and show you the right way to go.
Okay. So what about at school and at work? Because, at my work, it was a real big deal. And if you would not have done anything, then you would have to have stayed at home. I talked with you guys. I joked about, hey, can I dress up as a priest instead? And just like, and then people were like, no, that would be offensive. Because everyone is a witch and you're a priest. And I was basically trying to, burn the witches. But that wasn't flying. So I just got a Harry Potter coat.
Okay, wait, I can show you. Really? What do you mean Harry Potter code?
It's just like the black
the coat.
coat with
Okay.
I was Slytherin because I realized to be Gryffindor is boring. I want to be the evil ones. They're more fun.
Of course, Slytherin. I know. I knew you were a Slytherin kind of person.
I realized that's my real me. For you people who don't watch Harry Potter, it's the bad house, the house with the bad people in it. Okay, Ed, focus. What about school and work, where it's so, like, where it's kind of expected, or what will you do?
Some chick publications.
Okay.
Some of those tracks. They're so scary.
Yeah. Answer my questions.
What was your question again? Sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah, I can see. So what about it when the work and school and stuff, when they're expecting your kids to dress up or yourself to dress up?
I wrote a letter to the teacher. Our kids do not celebrate Halloween. It's a religious holiday, and we choose not to be a participant. Aren't you a priest? Priests don't celebrate Halloween. Yeah, I mean, I think like if I worked at a job, I think even sometimes like in the Church of Sweden, they would celebrate like Halloween things, and I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to do it. People are like, what? But you're American. It's your holiday. It's not a holiday. It's not a red day. It's a crazy thing that American people do because
it's like Valentine's Day.
So many Irish in the country who celebrated Halloween, so we just took over that.
It's like St. Patrick's.
Yeah. Oh, St. Patrick's Day. Now that's a religious holiday I can get behind. Okay.
No, it's more like a pride parade, man.
Is it?
St. Patrick's.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to check that out then. I mean, not because I
You're like, I can tell it.
I like green.
Okay, so now we got some practical ones.
Yeah, so I would say
don't take part in it.
Like if my job had one, I would just say I don't celebrate Halloween, and they'll say why. Well,
let me tell you about Jesus.
Yes. It's like the person who calls my house. It's like, oh, Mr. Thomas, there's something wrong with your computer. Could you do it so we can connect and check your computer? I'm like, no, not really. But there is something more important I need to talk to you about. Sure, Mr. Thomas, what is it that you want to talk about? I'm like, I want to talk about the most important person in the world. And someone who actually gave their life so that I could live. Really, Mr. Thomas? That sounds like wonderful. Who's that person? Let me tell you, his name is Jesus of Nazareth. And he died for your sins and my sins. Jesus. I'm like, I'm not stuttering. I'm like, what's wrong? The demon inside you making you stutter or something? You need to get out of the darkness. And they're like, okay, Mr. Thomas, I thank you so much for your interesting conversation. I have to go now to another customer. Okay, I'm like, the Lord can save you. Say Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
Wow, Ed. Okay, so basically stand strong. Don't be like me, chicken out.
Yeah. Don't buy a bunch of Harry Potter witches stuff.
Hey, I like Harry Potter, right?
I love Harry Potter.
Some people...
I have a wand, but it hasn't started working yet.
You're still praying to God, Lord, please.
When I touch the sick with my magic wand and say words in Latin, please let them be healed.
But yeah, what was it? Yeah, that can be another postcard episode if Harry Potter is legit or not, because that's also a real divider. If you can read Harry Potter or not, or
Harry Potter, I can understand. He's a warlock. Okay, I can understand.
He's what?
A warlock.
What's a warlock?
Troll Carl.
Okay. But that's another one. Let's end this one, and then we can start the Harry Potter one. I can
understand it because he's, Harry Potter's a witch, basically.
No, he's a wizard. He's a wizard.
Wizard.
Okay. Let's take it to the next podcast.
But Christian people are against Pokemon. Oh, and the worst one is like, I'm like,
Digimon.
I'm like, how can you be against Pokemon? What's that? What's his name? The little yellow one. I forgot what his name is.
Pikachu. Why do you call him?
I was like, because it was like, Pikachu. Yeah, I know, because I always say Pikachu, and then when I moved to Sweden, I was like, Pikachu. I'm like, Pikachu.
Pikachu.
No, it's Pikachu. It's not Pikachu. No, it's Pikachu. No, you're just stupid.
Okay, let's move on, Pikachu.
Pikachu got you. No, but for me, like Harry Potter, I can understand. But why would you boycott that little cute little yellow cat?
Our next podcast will be about
crazy Christian.
Why
things.
Christian people hate so many things.
Just why do they hate Harry Potter so much? How could I divide it?
Shh.
You know what? We should have a Harry Potter day at our church.
Okay.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, people would be like,
Witchcraft!
You should not suffer a witch to live. All the King James people, they were like stoning me and stuff.
Okay,
anyway.
Thank you, everyone. Listen to our next podcast. Work on it real hard.
We love the King James people at our church. I'm just joking with you guys. You know I love you. Thou saith, and thou goest.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Happy All Saints.
Happy All Saints. Remember, people died who are your role models.
Mm-hmm.
We can. Oh, I was gonna say we can die too, but that's not what I want to say.
No, I'm not ready.
No, but we can have them as a role model.
Yes.
We would just lift up All Saints Day because it's a forgotten holiday overshadowed by Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Remember that. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Ooh.
Woo. Thank you for listening. If you have any comments or ideas, please send us a message to fikaforlife@mail.com. Fika, F-I-K-A. This was the Fika for Life podcast with Lin Nguyen and Edward Thomas, and we hope to hear you again.